Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone had a good night. So, I mentioned yesterday about a 7-part series about just kind of all the steps for Seint. So, I am going to start series 1 this morning and help you guys see how to put together a palette. Now, I got this from the Contoured Chemist, the idea to do this, so I want to make sure I give her credit in every video. But so first thing we're going to start out is recommendation on an actual palette. So there is a little 4 one that just holds 4 across, which is great for if you're just doing something with like lip and cheek and bronzer and maybe a brightener. But I always recommend the double palette, some kind of double palette. Now this one holds 12, I believe. Yes. And what I like about this is because Seint offers a mixture of creams for like the contour and highlights and lip and cheek. And then they have powder based shadows. There's a couple cream based, but only 4, so it's more powder based ones. So the reason for the double decker would be to put your shadows and your powdery items on the bottom, and then your main items like your contour, highlight, brightener, cream illuminator, that kind of thing, on the top one. So that way if something breaks in your powder, you know, like a eyeshadow breaks or one of the powder illuminators, it's not getting all over your cream items and ruining them. I'm sure there's a way to probably just wipe them down with like an alcohol wipe or something like that, but I don't think for the price of, you know, your investment in these wonderful products, you don't want to take a chance on having it ruined by something as silly as eyeshadow breaking. So that's my recommendation for that. Now, once you actually have this, I'm going to show you how I set up my palette, but it's going to be a preference thing because you can set it up a couple different ways. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the easy way for me that I like to set it up. So we got our palette, right? When you get color matched, you generally get 3 colors, possibly 4 if you need color correcting, and your main colors won't fix that. But so normally it's 4. You got your main color, your brightener, and your contour, and then also like a lip and cheek. And the great thing about the lip and cheek is it's exactly what it says. It's a lip and cheek. You can use it on cheek, you can use it on your lips. I've even used it as an eyeshadow, so it's super cool. And some of them are even color correctors. So I use Petal under my brown bags here to color correct those. So it's kind of cool that they have such versatility. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is my main color is June, so I'm gonna put that one in first. Then I like to do my highlight, Light Peach, and then my contour color, which is Astoria. Then after that, I would do my lip and cheek, and as you can see for this one, all 4 fit nicely up there. Now these bottom 2, what I would do is I would either kind of do an illuminator like this guy here, and then maybe like Bella bronzer or another lip and cheek, or possibly 2 of our cream eyeshadows. So then on my bottom row, what I would end up doing is all of my shadows that I have, like, now I want to collect them all, and I will. But for right now, I only have like 8. So I would put these. So while the palette up here is holding like these larger ones, which as you can see can hold 6. So down here, you're gonna be able to hold twice as many shadows. Now I also have my vanilla dusting powder, so I'm gonna put that in there. And then I'm going to just kind of fill it with all of my items. And you know, it's beautiful. Now it's usually kind of, well, for me it's been a slow process of just collecting them all. So, but you know, think down the road I purchased a bigger palette. I purchased this one right off the bat, because I figured I'm going to want a lot of different things, not just the typical 4 and then a few shadows. I want them all. But so as you can see, that one fits a lot more, and there's all different colors and styles of these, so there should be something for everyone. I'm obsessed with this one right now. Unfortunately, it only comes, I've seen in like this size that's not out of stock, but this is actually a perfect size palette, I think, for anyone that just wants kind of the basics and a few extras. But that is how you set up your palette. You know, you'll notice that the tin covers are off. Now you might say, well, what if I forget my colors? The great thing is the back has the names on them. So even if you forget, you can kind of pop it out, look, see what you need more of, or if you're not sure, you know, when asking a question about a color or something like that. So if you have any questions, need any help once you get your product to set up your palette, let me know. Happy to help and happy to walk through getting that done. So thank you guys for watching. That was part 1 of putting together our palette. You guys have a great day, and I will have part 2, which is going to be all about our brushes, up hopefully in the next day or so. Bye.